Hi, to all my followers, I want to say thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule today to follow me on my prepping that I've just done. Today, I'm doing a pot roast in the oven for my family. I'm going to be cooking it on 300 Fahrenheit so it can slowly cook. So let's get started. And how are you guys doing? You, your family, and everyone else out there? So I finished to wash my pot roast. I washed it with kosher salt and vinegar and lemon juice. I finished to wash it already. So now I'm just going to show you guys I'm rinsing it off. I finished to clean it. So now I'm just going to squeeze a little of the water off that I just put on it again. Then I'm going to transfer it here. Into my pan, my baking pan. I just transferred it. Now I'm going to pour this water where I just rinsed it off again into the sink. And I'm going to put that bowl aside. Now I'm going to wash my hands because now I have to get my seasoning. And I shared with you guys last time on what type of seasoning that I use on my food whenever I cook. So it's nothing new that you guys haven't seen on my previous videos. So I finished to wash my hand. Now I'm going to dry my hand. And gonna get my spices. As you can see, I finished to prep my scallions, my carrots, my potatoes, my onions, my red peppers, and my garlic. I finished to do that. So now I'm going to season with some adobo. Alright, I put some adobo. Now I'm going to put some Lori seasoned salt. Not too much. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Then, I did salt earlier. I'm going to use some black pepper. Paprika. I'm going to put my paprika. Just a little bit. You don't want too much. Oh, God. Now, this one here is my garlic powder. I'm not going to strain my back, guys. I'm going to use my tongs to pull down my spices. My onion powder. Okay, set it there. Then I'm going to also use my cayenne. This is a cayenne red pepper. Okay, set that there. All right, and then I'm going to use my Knorr the last pack, the last 2 packs of my coriander, and tickles, anchovies, coriander, and artichokes, and culantro. So that pack away because I'm using the last 2. And then I'm going to use my Sasson Goya. Sasson Goya. I'm going to use 1 pack for each side. So I finished to season this side. That side's done. Now I'm going to pour my Bragg olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. That's going to help give it a great flavor when I add my potatoes in. Okay, put some on that side. Alright, now I'm going to use my tongs to turn it over. But before I turn it over, I'm going to use my knife, guys. I put my small knife. What did I do with my little baby? My other baby's here. My small knife is there in the corner. Okay, I'm going to use my small knife right here. And what I'm going to do with my small knife, I'm going to just open up a few sections here. There's holes, spaces that you can already, that's already here in the meat. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stuff some of my scallions between the meat and the holes, so you can get that flavor and down in the creases of your meat. Okay, so I finished to do that. So now, guys, what I'm about to do now, I'm going to flip my meat over now so I can do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to wash my hands. paper towel, dry my hands again, and I'm going to start the same seasoning. Sprinkle some Lori seasoned salt to season the other side of the meat now. Place that back in your cabinet. I'm going to use my garlic powder. That's my garlic powder. I'm going to use the onion powder. I'm going to use some paprika. Okay. Black pepper. Also going to use my cayenne pepper. Not too much, just enough to give it a kick, but not too much. It's a pot roast, so you want it to have some flavor, so but not too much. So now I'm going to put back my spices. Okay. Alright. And then, guys, over here, I'm going to make room, okay, for kosher salt. I'm going to add just a little kosher salt. Just a little. So the kosher salt that I'm using will season my potatoes and carrots. That's it, guys. And then last but not least, guys, I'm going to use my Goya adobo season on the pot roast as well. And it's not too much salt because remember, guys, I'm going to add a whole bowl of potatoes and carrots. So finish to do that, then I'm going to add the last packs of seasoning. So right now I'm going to stuff some scallions inside this part of my meat. Okay. Okay, you guys may have heard the door open. Andre just came home from work. Hello. How was your day?
Easy. You're cooking? Good.
Yes.
I can't wait to eat good food tonight.
So tonight for supper we're having pot roast, guys. And when you're a large family, a pot roast can hold you for at least 2 days. A pot roast can give you a meal for a family of 4 or 2 days. It also can it can also feed a family of 5 or 6, because when I had all my kids here, before my other 3 grew up, I used to cook a pot roast and it would feed a family of 7. So this pot roast can feed a family of 7, depending on how you slice it when you serve it as a meal to your family. So now I'm adding my olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, to this side. Again, the extra virgin olive oil will give it a delicious taste. So now I'm going to add some thyme to my meat. So you want to add some pieces of thyme. So I put some on that side. That's good for the thyme, guys. Now I'm gonna start by adding my carrots now. So let me finish to add my Goya season to the other side of the meat, to this side. So you want to save some because you're gonna, sprinkle some on your carrots and your potatoes. Okay, so I've done that. So now you're gonna take your carrots, you're gonna place your carrots. I already washed and prepped my carrots, guys. So you wanna take your carrots and just place them in your bowl. And then you wanna put some of the carrots aside. You want to put them all in at once because you want to put your potatoes in here as well. So I'm going to add in my potatoes. Okay, now I'm going to put my potatoes in, guys. You don't want to worry yourself that you have a lot of potatoes or a lot of carrots. That's going to help make your meal. Because if you want to stretch your meals, you can also, cook a pot of rice and to add along with your carrots and potatoes. You can do rice with your pot roast as well. So I'm going to do a small pot of rice with my potatoes and carrots because, as I said before, I want this meal to go for at least 2 days to get us through tonight, which is Thursday, and to get us into Friday night supper. Alrighty, so finish to put that, then I'll put some more carrots. Alright. So now, guys, as you can see, I'm going to add my onions. And this is going to bake on 300 degrees it's 5 o'clock. So this is going to bake for at least 2 to 3 hours because it's going to cook really slow. And I want the flavors in here. So as you can see, now I'm adding my red peppers. And down here, I have my garlic. So I had prepped my garlic earlier, so I forgot to take some of the end pieces of my garlic. I don't like that. So now I'm going to stick some of this garlic down in the meat with this where I put the scallions. So the garlic will cook down into my meat. Okay. Yeah, I have some garlic pieces here. See, guys, garlic. That's the garlic here. So you want to just stick some down into the hole of your meat, in the sides where you put the scallions. Down inside the hole of the meat. And if you can't find the holes, that's okay. It will still be flavored with the garlic cooking with the meats. So just open up some holes and push it in. Andre, can you get my phone and answer it? I don't know who it is. Oh, the public school. It's a telephone. Okay. guys, I'm putting in some more carrots and potatoes. And then I'm just gonna cover this with some foil. My onions and my peppers. Alright, so once it baked down, you know, it's gonna shrink in size with all those big flavors that I put in here. Once it starts to cook, all these delicious potatoes and carrots are gonna shrink, as I said before. So I had everything sitting in clean water. See guys, I use my deep Purex glass pan. I'm putting my little onion, my little garlic pieces in here that's left behind. See, it's empty guys. I managed to put everything in there. So now I'm just gonna finish to sprinkle my seasoning on my potatoes. This is my Goya season, so you want to finish to just sprinkle the rest of your garlic seasoning. I mean your Sassoon, your Goya seasoning on your potatoes and carrots. So as you can see, once I cover this, it's gonna bake on slow heat. And this is going to be delicious, guys. Okay, so that's done. Okay, now, oh, I have the carrot over here. I can get this baby. Okay, Mr. So, I'm going to leave you behind and put you right here. Okay. All right. Now, you just want to take the rest of your thyme and then just peel your thyme pieces off and sprinkle your thyme pieces on your potatoes. Just pull them off like that. And you just want to peel them back. See how you sprinkle them on there? Just peel them back, guys. So easy to do. Okay guys, that's it. So I finished to do that. You got some over there. You want to make sure you spread out your seasoning. That's it. All done. And done with that. And my oven already preheated on 300. So as I said before, you want to let it slow cook. So now, done with that. Now I'm just going to take the foil and I'm going to cover this with foil. What I like to do, guys, before I put foil on my food, I like to use, Andre, can you move this water for me, please, to get my parsnip paper?
Which way?
Just slide it so I can get into my pantry. Thank you. Okay, guys, so as you can see here, I'm gonna use my parsnip. Okay. This is my parchment paper. Forgive my English when I said parsnip. I meant parchment paper. So I like to put parchment paper on my food before I put the foil when I'm baking. In a minute, I have to put the paper back here. I can put this back so you can move the water, Andre. Come and say hello to everyone, to Andre. Sit there and say hi.
Hello everyone, how are you? I just came back from work. I can't wait right now to eat the good meal prepared by my wife, Lorraine. So I'm ready. You know, like my bed, you see, it's flat, so it's ready to be filled up later.
Okay.
Good luck.
Now I put my parchment paper, guys. So now I'm gonna put my foil.
Okay.
Whenever I bake, I like to use my parchment paper under my food because I don't like the, the foil to really get on my potatoes and stuff. Potatoes, they're fragile, so. And this is gonna just slow cook. So you just want to cover each side. Get it in there. Still all those juicy flavors. So, Andre, you can do the honors to sit this in the oven for me, please. If you could sit the pot roast in the stove for me. Thank you. Okay, so Andre's gonna sit it in the oven, guys. It's already on. It's gonna sit it on the bottom rack. And this is gonna cook for 3 hours on low heat. Again, thanks to all my followers that's been supporting my channel so far. Stay blessed, stay healthy, stay alert. But most of all, put God first in everything you do. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share this video, hit that notification bell. Anytime I upload a video, you get that notification. But most of all, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Stay blessed. Good night. I'll be back once the pot roast is done. Bye. Lorraine's Kitchen.